This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
That's crazy. All right. Now, before I do this, before I go over this conversation, I first have to warn you, if you have any kids around you right now, you need to get rid of them. I'm not talking about get rid of your kids. I'm talking about get rid of them out of the car. If you're at home, get them out of the room. It's either that or you turn off the show for a couple of minutes.
Oh, there's several parents who were really happy because they've been dealing with the kids for, 5 months at home?
Yeah.
All the time. They were like, get rid of them. Great. Big O says get rid of them.
I'm going to play a soundbite now of Olivia Munn. She's talking about Aaron Rodgers. And she's talking about Aaron Rodgers sexually. So this is pretty graphic. There's a lot of bad words. We're not beeping them, okay? There's a lot of bad words. And Olivia Munn is insinuating something about Aaron Rodgers. This is on the Whitney Cummings podcast. And it's an interesting conversation. Now, I'm going to buy you a little time here, as I've been talking, to kind of guide your kids out, okay?
She makes Derek Lewis look tame.
Yeah, yes, exactly, exactly. So I want you to be prepared because there's a lot of bad words here, all right? I'm not cleaning it up because I don't need to clean it up. I'm not on regular radio. We're here. We're all big boys and girls. You have been warned. I have told you ahead of time there's explicit language. I have given you plenty of time to get rid of the kids. Okay? All right? There we go. Explicit language. Olivia Munn talking about what we think is her sex life with Aaron Rodgers.
You're out there feeling so fucking confident. I have this
they're
one boyfriend
crushing
in
it.
particular that was just the worst. The worst at having sex. In fact, he went down on me twice during the years we were together. And I asked him once, I said, why don't you ever go down? But by the way, I don't want you to. Mm-hmm. But I'm just wondering why, because I feel like most guys, I can't get out of my vagina. And I'm like, you have to fake it all the time. So he was like...
Because it's so fucking warm.
It is. He said, he's like, well, I just haven't had a lot of, experience doing it. And I was like, oh. And that's when I was also like, he may like Benton instead, that might be his kind of game instead.
No. Right.
But also, it was like every time we had sex, every time, dark, spooning from behind. Every time.
Dark, emotionally dark, or it was just dark?
Well, it was a dark relationship.
Both.
But it also lights out. Lights out.
Lights out.
It was like spooning from behind. So it's like you don't have to see my face. You don't have to see that as a girl.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I didn't put all those pieces together until later.
Been there.
And then you're like, but I mean, first of all, I got evidence about something, and then I put the other pieces together. I was like, oh, that's what all...
That's an interesting conversation that Olivia Munn is having with Whitney Cummings on Aaron Rodgers. Well, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, like, I cannot be happy that this is out, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and every time you had sex with her, it was only one way. Like, don't you want to have sex in other positions with the lights on, different places? I mean, that's usually regular sexual relations between couples. Sex is everywhere. Sex is with the lights on. Sex is with the lights off. Sex is with
spotlight. Bring a spotlight in there.
Whatever, bro. Right? I mean, that's usually your regular sex life. You don't really dictate the environment all the time. The environment is what it is. You're in the middle of watching a movie and things get out of hand and you had sex right there on the couch. Right? I mean, that's why not?
You walk in through the grocery store and you slip into the back area of the store.
There you go. Exactly. I'm just saying, it just Aaron Rodgers cannot be happy about that one. Okay? I got to tell you. Woo! And Olivia Munn is one that every once in a while, I'd like the lights on, too. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the fun part about having the lights on.
She's very classy. You could tell. Incredibly.
I like her, by the way. I like her. I like Olivia Munn. I've always said about Olivia Munn, she's not like beautiful, but when it comes to sexy, she's off the charts. She has what's the name of that damn show that I used to see her all the time? And the government show where Sheen was the president. Damn it. Somebody help me out. Sheen was the president. What was the name of that? It went like 7 or 8 seasons. The heroin addict was the writer who's a brilliant.
West Wing.
West Wing.
It was?
Yes, it was the West Wing. Thank you. Super, super excellent show. Love the West Wing. And I don't know if you know, but it was the guy that wrote it had heroin issues. Like, he's a hell of a writer and has addiction issues on top of all of that. Yep. How about that? So I wonder how Aaron Rodgers is feeling after hearing that, or has he heard it yet? Herman says he loves this show. Thank you, Herman. We love you for loving it.
Are we waiting for Danica Patrick to pile on?
Well, that could happen next. Mark McIntyre goes, uh-oh, woman scorned. Yeah,
he is 100% right, man. There is no wrath like that.
Yeah,
None.
Well, hold on a second. But I talked about this already a couple of weeks ago. Aaron Rodgers looks to me like the guy that can't get along with anybody. Okay, he doesn't get along with his parents, doesn't talk to his brother. I had his brother on my show once, and the rep that was booking the interview with me told me, hey, you can talk to him about anything except his brother. Okay? So, I mean, and we saw that he couldn't stay with Danica, and before that was Olivia Munn. So, you can say what you want. And I don't know, maybe she's right. Who knows? Maybe he's kind of in a walk-in closet right now, hasn't figured it all out yet. Olivia Munn is hot. I would always turn on the light. Hails to the yeah. I had sex in the cooler at Publix Deli with a coworker. Now that's what I'm talking about. There you go. That's strong. Hopefully not during the COVID age, but that's strong on your part. Yeah, that right there matches me, because I had sex at modern age, right behind a bedroom set. That to me has always been the ballsiest place I ever had sex. Modern age.
The produce cooler. Sitting there smoking and exhaling, and, of course, the frost coming out of your mouth because of, 40 degrees.
Right.
And not knowing when you've exhaled all your hit.
I remember watching Olivia Munn when she was on G4 TV's Attack of the Show. The only reason to watch, by the way. Julius 305 says, not the Coral Gables Publix, I hope. Super Boom Shack goes, damn, what did I tune into? Talking about Olivia saying Aaron didn't eat that monkey correctly. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, I didn't know. I'm serious. I'm not being Ray. I'm not being funny on the modern age. It's the tooth. It's the tooth.
You weren't out there in the showroom where you got.
I was banging right behind a bedroom set.
Ah, okay. You went behind the furniture.
Right. Oh, of course. Yeah, I wasn't going to do it like right on the furniture. People walking by.
That's kind of a bitch, because there's all these beds, and you're like, man, we got to be over here standing up behind the furniture.
Right. Exactly. Well, we weren't.
You know what? You do what you got to do.
We weren't
That's
really,
it.
We weren't really standing.
Oh, okay.
The
you took the comforter off the bed and set up your own little picnic area?
No. The stage went past, and there was a wall that had the bedroom stuff, and behind the wall there was a little left of the stage, and it all was rugged. So we were lying down there having sex.
Oh, rug burn, bro, that sucks.
Yeah. That and doing it at a showroom house. So like, you know how you go to these places that they just opened up and they've got 40 homes and then they've got like 3 of them that they're showing that they're like, demonstration homes. I did it in a demonstration home. Yeah, we want to check. Oh, we're going to check out that model. Yeah, we checked out that model. All right. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I mean, when you're young, bro, when you're in your teens, you're banging everywhere.
Well, you can't go home, man.
And we're not like Aaron Rodgers. We do it anywhere and everywhere. Light, no light, some light, whatever. It doesn't matter.
When you're a kid doing it at home, unless the folks are gone for an extended period of time, man, don't. It's bad.
Home sex is paranoid sex. Because all you're doing is you're having sex, but you're paranoid about getting busted having sex. So then you have both going on at the same time. That one's when the paranoia gets in the way of the sex, that's just no fun. Kind of takes away from it all. So there you go. All right. So Olivia Munn has opened up many ways about Aaron Rodgers. Huh? On Whitney Cummings. No pun intended. Okay.
She is?
Folks already are asking, where's that interview? Kenneth says he had sex with a chick on the hood of a police car. Now that's awesome right there. I had sex on McDonald's front counter where the register is sitting. Long time ago. I love it. Now everybody talks about their sexual escapades. It's a beautiful that's always a fun subject to get into.
You worked at a restaurant or a bar. You have to do it like when it's closed, you're closing down. You got to do it there so that like when it's open, you're like, yeah, right there. That's where
Yeah, right. That's where I left my mark. Is that what you're saying?
I had a really good time right here.
Yeah. I remember I had a girlfriend that worked at a dentist office. So one night, we went to the dentist office, and she filled a cavity, and then I filled something else. And then it was just, a lot of fun. So I remember that. Sex on a dentist chair is actually creative because it's a strong chair. So you can do a lot of things on a dentist chair. Lights were on. Aaron Rodgers wouldn't like that. 786-322-1105. If you want to get in, that's 786-322-1105. If you want to get in on the program. Do you think Rodgers will be shunned for being that's her suggestion. That's not true, okay? But there are people that are going to hear that. Now, I wonder if a defensive player is going to bring it up in the middle of a game.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
Yeah?
Get under his skin? Yeah, man, for sure.
All right. Okay. All right. You talk about a thorough cleaning. You'll never get this anywhere else, only on the Big O Show. Yeah, no, you're right about that. Yeah, you're not going to get this kind of talk on regular radio. That's for sure. Dr. Big O, the sex dentist. Yes. Yes. I mean, isn't sex about filling cavities? All right, 786-322-1105.
I already see it.
I'm sorry.
Saturday or Sunday.
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
Saturday or Sunday, best of sex talk.
Yeah, there you go.